Yes, sir. We're back live once again. Legendary Sasser Field here in Havelock, North Carolina at Havelock High School. My name's Taylor Vaden, hanging out with my brother, my co-host, Danny Webster. We're back once again. It is a pregame prediction, Danny, but it's a little bit different this time, man. Honestly, if somebody will watch that first episode that we ever dropped, they would have thought you were a madman with some of the stuff coming out your mouth.
Man, I completely understand. You know what's crazy? I usually get that a lot. I've heard that once or twice before.
You're no stranger to that comment.
Look, when I knew when I said it, 0-4 conference champs, I knew it was a statement. That's why it was called bold prediction of the year.
Look, I rocked with you the whole way, baby. Maybe other people might have thought you were a psycho. I've been right by your side the whole time.
You know what they say, genius always sounds crazy until it's true.
Exactly.
And them boys hit.
Oh my gosh.
Conference champions, they did it. Bold prediction of the year hits. I'm gonna go one here just for the new. This is pregame prediction playoff series here.
Here we go.
We got numbers back here at Havelock High School. They have a tradition of putting numbers up on this little banner right here.
It's all over the place out here if you've never been to Sasser Field.
My bold prediction for the Rams, the next 3 years, you'll see at least another number up there on the banner. You've heard it here first, pregame prediction, less than 3 years, another one up.
You know he's good for them crazy, crazy predictions, but he's only been right so far, so, I mean, I guess I'm gonna ride with you on that one too, man.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right, how you want to crack this egg, man? You want to go all the way back to the beginning? You want to talk about what's to come? We're here.
You know we got to start with the ending of the conference season, right? So just a quick little recap on the Havelock Northside game. We talked about it being game of the year all year. It was. And it was nothing short of that.
It didn't disappoint one bit.
I know you enjoyed it. You had to have. I was on the tips of my toes the whole game.
Right since the first touchdown, I was like, here we go.
Goosebumps everywhere. The boys were playing that Rams defense, buddy.
Oh my gosh.
They were doing things that I mean, they look like that 1971 team. That's what they look
like. Some grown men out there.
They were. I mean, when you force, what was it, 6 turnovers?
6 turnovers, 5 interceptions.
5 interceptions, one fumble.
5 separate individuals on the picks.
Now think about that. Hold on. Let's think. So we've got 5 different people with interceptions, and then we've got another 6th person with the fumble and fumble recovery.
Right.
So we're gonna pull back all the layers of this onion right here, because this Rams defense. Man, you know what? Let's just,
You want to get into who did what?
We might as well go ahead. We've already got this far into it.
I'm going to name the people that racked up the interceptions. The list is kind of long. I might take some time.
It's okay. Take your time.
Michael Gatlin.
Number 1.
Kimani Nolan.
Number 6.
Markel Carter. Markel Carter.
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter. Lloyd Jones.
Number 8.
Andrew Williams.
And number 13.
They all had picks.
Went crazy. And then the other guy who had the fumble recovery.
Jacob Vasquez.
Man, this guy has been an animal all year. We definitely haven't done our due diligence, giving him the credit he deserves.
Man, yes.
So Jacob, we're gonna give it to you now, brother.
Involved on that side, the defensive side of the ball, crazily involved.
Man, we see it. But we see the touchdown saving tackles. You've been everywhere all year. The contain is, my man's filling lanes.
And on that special teams unit, man, he comes down the field after the kick and just debos the ball. It's not like a big hit. It's a give me that, this is mine, I'm taking it.
Look, you can't coach aggression like that.
I love to see it.
You can't teach that kind of aggression. That's just in him. And so you have to, look.
Salute.
To you, brother. To you. I promise you. That is, yes, sir. We absolutely love it. So,
speaking of special teams, man, shout out to the kicker, my man Sheely.
Cool.
Dropping 2 of them inside of the 21, resulting in a safety.
Well, the last 2 weeks. They've got a safety the last 2 weeks, and it's because, I mean, the defense is fantastic. We know the Rams defense is, but you don't get safeties without the ball being put in that kind of position.
What did they used to call it on Madden? I think that the coffin kick challenge.
That's right, coffin corner.
Coffin corner.
Coffin corner.
Is that what he's doing out here to these boys?
Oh, absolutely. And he's dropping them 1 yard line. The safety that they had last Friday he placed it on the 1.
Yeah.
I believe the week before that they were on the 3.
And you know he's living right because he's getting the good bounces too.
And you know, it's not even just the kicking. He opens up the kickoff in the 3rd quarter. Northside breaks out and they get loose.
Yeah.
They get missing. They're running up the middle of the field.
It was everything but a touchdown.
Cooper Sheely is the only guy to stop the kickoff return for the touchdown. He's got 30, 25 yards of open space.
It was a good tackle.
And he comes down like like he's supposed to do this.
Like
he's not even a kicker.
Right.
He should be, no, he comes down full square. I mean,
looking like a linebacker.
Hips drive. I mean, I love it. I love it. It was a great tackle. So shouts out to you, Coop.
So that's like,
love to see it.
The special teams going crazy. And before last week's episode, I was talking about how the DBs needed to tap in, really do their due diligence. I mean, we talked about the interior defense, that line led by Chris Biscuit, the linebackers, Andrew Williams, DeQuarius Dunlap. Man, that whole
Jonathan Jones.
I'm not separating them boys anymore. It's not line, it's not DBs, it's one unit. That's how they're operating right now, and I don't know if it gets any better than that.
It doesn't at all. We've talked about growth and how we'd love to see, we're gonna see it, the different seasons that this team has been through. And to see them come together and put it all together where they're not, you don't see a sore spot.
Right.
The chain strong as its weakest link, you don't see a weak link.
Exactly.
And that's, what?
If you could have that on the defensive side of the ball, it's like, you could score 100 points, but if your opponent scores 101, what do you got? What you got going on?
And it's not just that they're playing good, they're playing aggressive takeaway defense. Like they're not playing passive, just kind of hope you mess up defense.
Right.
They're at your face. Oh, here we come. Good luck.
Exactly.
Don't mess up. You know.
We're dictating the
game. We're coming. So I don't know what you're gonna do. But we talk about Northside. They didn't check in, brother. They didn't check in.
You didn't like that one bit.
No, sir. So 6 turnovers is how that goes.
And we were talking about them being a heavy passing team, which they are. They got their weapons, of course. There's no question about that. That's not a mystery.
Oh, not at all.
But one thing that is also not a mystery is that Havelock defense completely stifled that air attack. Completely.
There's no doubt, and it wasn't one part of the defense.
Exactly.
It was because they were operating as a whole.
Right.
And I think they need to keep that in mind when they go into the game. I know they've played Richlands before, but this is now playoff. This is all different.
It's every man for himself now.
Season 2, the second season is over.
Right.
This is
we're on the home stretch, partner.
This is win or go home. This is win or die for real.
This is actually it now.
Win or die for real. This is so now. Yeah. This is when you start to see, little upsets happen. Things get shaky right here in playoff time.
Well, just as the defense has meshed so well, it's like you're starting to see great things on the offense too. We've been watching it all year long. We've got that little quarterback combo going on. Caleb Montaigne flipping in and out with Andrew Williams, and that's quite a 1-2 punch right there. I kind of like that.
They're doing a good job, and especially blending it together. Both of those guys look very comfortable.
Yeah.
Stepping in, stepping out. Neither one of them seems to be bothered by any of the motion that's going on.
Sure. Sidelines,
noise, whatever it may be. They've both just honed in real tight into their little pocket right here.
Yeah.
And handled business. Caleb, over 100 yards last game.
Yeah.
Andrew comes in, throws 6 passes, 30 yards, I think completes 4 of them. But not only that, they're running the ball.
Bro.
Both of them.
He stabbed the ball immediately as soon as he touched the field. 40, 30-yard run just right out the gates. I think he did that again against Swansboro as well.
He goes 6 carries for 63 yards. That's over 10 yards a carry.
Right.
You give number 13, Andrew Williams, the ball. He's making plays out there. So the way that this team the way that they've done this, put all this together, put all these ingredients in here.
I think it's by design almost.
It's almost like.
Is the crock pot still on?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
No, we slow cook until it's time to eat.
Okay.
It's time to eat, playoff time. So it's time to eat.
We're setting the table right now.
We're gonna, that's exactly. Beautiful. Come on, baby.
We're setting the table right now.
We're setting the table right now. Yes, sir.
So we're going to break down some of this Havelock offense from last week before we roll on to this playoff matchup we got going on. Jaden Howard getting in the box for a touchdown. Zyking Patillo getting in the box for a touchdown. They did have that safety. Almost had 2, which was called back on a false start. They got bailed out by that. Everybody was like, let's go. Play, unfortunately, was called back on a false start, but nonetheless, he was a safety.
Oh, absolutely. But just the pressure. You see the pressure. But look, shout out to Jaden Howard real fast. Jaden, I think he's 4, maybe, and I might be wrong, but it might be 5 weeks in a row now with the touchdown. So the kid's been on a tear. Definitely look to see that continue as the playoffs go.
He broke that seal. He got in the box first.
Immediately too.
Setting the tone
4th
of
play.
The game.
Yeah, we're ready to roll. He's taking off.
Exactly, blazing the trail, and we got some younger receivers rearing their head up. Man, you gotta love to see it. Austin Livingston out here, man, is straight lightning speed.
We've talked about you definitely need to keep an eye and ear out for that right there. Next year, you know,
He's gonna torch some boots.
You know, the Rams have a lot of weapons everywhere, right? And when you can only put so many people on the field.
That's right.
So I mean, that's just there's an order, there's a hierarchy. That's just how it works.
Absolutely.
Austin Livingston is next in line, along with that other guy, Chase Champion. Both of them.
So you got Jaden Howard and Zykeem Patillo leaving the squad after this year. So you got to look to these young guys. It's time to start leading the pack, and these guys can do it. And they're not the only ones. They got plenty of other players that are going to be leading to step up to the plate.
Lloyd Jones is a freshman. We've been talking about him making plays all year. He's a freshman. He'll be a sophomore next year, and still supposed to be on JV.
Which is just an anomaly, really, because if you really think about the depth of this team, the depth is in their younger players, which is astounding to think of. And I think your prediction that you made here at the beginning, it might come fruitful and maybe more than one, maybe.
You know,
I'll leave you to the bold stuff.
There's a method to this madness.
I'll leave you to the bold stuff.
But I'm telling no, seriously, they look fantastic. I can't wait to see them play against Richlands. And Richlands now, their passing attack starting to look good.
They're heating up.
D. Benedetto, Dwight Hooker. Dwight Hooker, that's what it is.
He's been involved.
We talked about if they were going to win, he had to play 6 catches, 8 catches, touchdowns in both games.
Right.
If they're gonna do something here, Sasser Field on Friday, he's gonna have to come to play.
They got to read that scouting report on him without a doubt.
But I mean, Kamani Nolan's back there, and Lloyd Jones is back there, and Michael Gatlin's back there.
So it should match up well.
Mr. Carter's back there.
But something that you can't, that's not malleable, is the feeling of being on a heater. They took down Dixon.
That was insane. That was insane because they didn't just beat Dixon.
Exactly, it was decisive.
They did exactly what you said. They took down Dixon in a very decisive manner. And not only that, they go on the following week, which was last week, to beat Swansboro.
So they're rolling.
14-10, very tight matchup. But anytime you get a big win and then you get a tight, scrappy win,
then it's like
now they feel, you know, Richlands definitely feels they have some momentum rolling.
You would think that they would want to have their target sighted on somebody like Havelock, especially with the confidence going into this first round playoff game.
And the fact that Havelock beat Richlands 49-20 for their first win in the conference, first win of the season this year.
Yes, sir.
Richlands is going to come back.
There's some bad blood.
They're going to be wanting some revenge.
There's some bad blood.
That game got a little chippy, so there's definitely going to be.
But they're coming back home though. So.
Oh yeah, no, it's time to work. You remember now? Nobody's called me. Has anyone called you yet?
No.
Nobody checked in yet.
My phone's been on silent.
You know, pretty much, yeah. So we're going.
Is it 2 weeks in a row? No checking in.
No checking in is crazy, dude. That's
crazy.
It's disrespectful.
Come on, we've seen the results.
I'm just telling you.
So this is going to be one for the record books, and we're going to look for these Rams to take it all the way on up that ladder this playoff season. So this is, I guess, episode 1 of the second season.
That's right.
Let's not confuse the folks too much, but you know what I mean. My name's Taylor Vaden, hanging out with my brother, my co-host, Danny Webster. You know what we say, man. Talk to him, Danny.
This is how you going to see me in the end zone.
You just going to see the numbers, baby. We gone.